I suppose, getting the emotional mindset correct to be in the position to make 78K withdrawal. And also, I suppose, over that time, just, getting into a trader's mindset. I mean, do you do anything? Do you have any special hacks, or have you come across any issues that you've managed to resolve in your own mind?
I would say this that, a mind that clinks, right? It's a mind that suffers. And most of the times, the most problem about traders is most of us do overthink. And when you overthink, you create problems for yourself that don't even exist, right? We always create, overthink, can I do this? Can I do that? How much am I risking? And you're creating problems for yourself. It's like your mind is, in a fight with yourself. So, psychologically, the first thing I would, tell people, or I would advise people is, first of all, before even coming to the chat, have a clear mind, right? You can't achieve positive results with a negative result. Someone will come into the chat and already know, because the person has had losing streak, they come into the chat knowing that they've lost, and it doesn't work that way. You have to, it's part of the game. You just have to, manage risk, do something, right? Like, I don't know how to put it, but it's just about the mind, how you can control your mind. You have to control your mind. You have the position to control. And if your mind is fucked up, trust me, it's going to affect, your whole body, everything, just fucks up. And your decision making, right, also gets fucked up. And that is why people, get their accounts
Mm.
blown, or they hardly, become successful here.
Yeah, it's like the I mean, like, it resonates with me big time. I mean, the whole, here's my plan. My plan is, I'm going to get out here. I'm just going to hold it. Doesn't matter what happens. And then
You
something
see,
happens, and then you're like, oh, hang on a sec. What if I just take? Oh, I
ex-
lost the trade before that. I'm going to make some money back now.
exactly,
And it
exactly,
all just goes downhill from there. And the next thing you know, you've taken break even. Then it shoots to where it was going, and you're like, well, if I'd
true.
only just stuck to, and it's like the never ending cycle. Right.
But I don't really blame people, because I'm from Africa, so I'm from Ghana, so I do understand things this way. I don't know about America, Canada, and all those countries, but what I do understand is, I've been living in Europe for the past 7, 8 years, so I do understand something like, people trade according to their problems, right? People trade according to their need. For example, if, let's say, your rent is due next week and you have $1,000 account, and your rent is, let's say, $3,000, what are you going to do? You're trying to make money to catch up that debt. People are not trading, the long term. They have that long term mentality. It's sometimes difficult, it's sometimes very difficult when you have, a debt to pay in 2 weeks or in 2 days, and you have to make money. They just come into the market. I have to make that money. The market is so, powerful, that it's love such people. It's loves, it adores such people that really want money quickly, that have a lot of problems in their lives. And I always say this, that if you focus on the problem, don't focus on the problem, focus on the solution that can solve the problem. Yes, you have rent to pay, but are you going to lose the money? If you lose the money that you should have used to pay your rent, you end up getting more depressed, getting demotivated, and that's not going to take you anywhere. So focus on the solution, grow it slowly, and you can take it from there.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, people do decide that this is going to be the easy way to get easy money, but it's
And
unfortunately
it
not.
doesn't work that way.
No. Now, what about your typical trading day? Given the fact you're a medical professional, doctor who's just about to get fully qualified very soon,